Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, episode 4 of the Forbidden playthrough. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring, learning more about the strike that's going on in the harbor, and also we're going to do a little quest, and we're going to play Doctor. Dr. Love, or Lieutenant Love, or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be painful. Yeah, it was painful. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode with me, and I'll see you. Alright, well, we are back, so let's talk to this big guy over here. What does he have to say? Hello?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here. Oh shit. I'm an alpha male as well, so this is gonna be a
You
fight.
here to fuck with us?
Oh,
Beat
shit.
the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay. Then I'm thinking... Yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work!
Yeah, you have the right to shut the fuck up.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Uh-huh, and what kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Sounds good.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
He's hot, not into it. I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. No, I have. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, let's say that though.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
Yeah.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions.
Who's them?
Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Oh shit.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man shitting, sitting on the railing. Sorry.
So do we, Scott.
Oh. The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place behind the hostel cafeteria there. There's an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, esoteric about it. Is that the right word? I'm gonna be secretive. I don't talk to, lowly commoners, you know?
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Okay, but we're gonna, right, Kim?
Pity. Let us work!
Alright, what is a strike? Because I'm stupid.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
Alright, I get it.
There's
Jeez.
something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit,
Oh.
while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Are you wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes silences the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Right.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Oh, that's a good one, Kim. Good one.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yeah.
No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Damn, I'm standing right here, man.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity. Routine. I thought you looked real familiar. Just a routine, standard procedure.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
I probably am paranoid though. But alright. Already got that. I'm interested in your background. I guess, never mind. Okay. We are gonna pry. Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where I frequent a lot of bars, maybe it's one I know. I know bars, been thrown out from several. I don't really drink, but was work taking me to some. I know bars, I've been thrown out from several for my remarks, offensive jokes and all that. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. Shit. Shit, just like women. What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you were unable to breach the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Okay.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Right. Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
What?
Odd, out-of-place colonial reference there, Mr. Scab Leader.
Yeah.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
One of us?
At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
Right.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw. A perfect, slightly bearded square wedge. Damn, he's got everything that I don't. Alright. He rizzed me up. Wait, what is it? What is it called? Mogged me? Mocked me? Is that what the kids say these days? It's definitely mogging me. Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Right. Okay. We cannot go to Measureheads yet because I want to get the icebreaker achievement, and we can only go to Measurehead after day 2 or 3, I think, in order to get that achievement. So I'm not going to do that yet. We can explore a little bit more, let the time pass as much as possible, so that I can do this. Okay, just trust me. I can do this. All right, let's explore. What's here? It says Griech. What is that? The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. Alright. What else do we have? What's here? I'm just walking with the crowbar. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Oh, that's an alternative. Oh, what is that? Money? I need that. Honestly, I've been thinking, you know, if I want to be like everything that I hate, honestly, I can be, wait a sec, a foreign car kept in good condition. I can be like a hustler, like a crypto bro or finance bro, right? And also a nationalist. I think that's a good combo.
A Stars Ryko,
Oh?
one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever.
Oh shit.
An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
A Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on. Maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time? Oh, I'm talking to myself, right?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His
Oh.
banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
Oh, and this one's red. Let me guess what happened last time, Kim. Blue and white are the colors of Zemsk. Someone painted it, got a Zemsk mad, and boom, murder happened. Oh my god. This makes sense.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
Oh, for real?
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about? Also, Hussar style, I'm almost like 100%, well, I'm almost sure, I'm not sure, but maybe, Zemsk, oh my god, it's hard to say. Maybe it's part of the Grad state or the Grad country, And Zemsk is supposed to represent Poland, because here, Hussar style, that's Husaria is like an old as fuck Polish army that had like feathers on their backs. Like the soldiers had feathers on their backs, and it was like they were like super cool and super like powerful or something. I don't know. But yeah, just a little tidbit, I guess.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in
So I was right. Oh my god, I can do an actually here. I can actually do actually to Kim. Hate to correct you, Kim, but actually only 4,395 people were at that protest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
How does that feel, Kim? Does not feel good to be actually'd, right? Oh, you know what? I've never had this conversation before in any of my playthroughs, so this is actually this is cool. Who are the Zemsk community?
People we are paid to protect.
Ah.
Let's leave it at that.
Well, I want to know. I want to know more, Kim. Why can't you be racist a little bit? Just kidding, by the way. I noticed I get carried away with the jokes. Like, they don't sound like jokes when I hear my recordings back. And that gets me worried. Trust me, this is all just a stupid fucking joke. Like, honestly. What would they sentence the killers to? Oh.
4 years for murder in Reunion.
Damn.
The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Okay.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbour are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Okay, so the prison system is privatized here in Revachol. Good to know, I guess. Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car?
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated.
Okay. Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job.
Yes, detective?
I think it looks better brown and black. They should have left it baby blue. Yeah, baby blue, because it represents like little boys, and I am a little baby boy.
You sure you're not Jimsk?
He shares a smile with you only for a second. Oh, thank you, Kim. I love you. But yeah, I guess I am Zemsk. God damn, this is a difficult word. Zemsk. It does sound Polish a little bit. It does. Because ziemia in Polish is earth. Just another tidbit for you.
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Okay, yeah. Maybe a descendant of Ziemniaki. Also, Ziemniaki, they say that for citizens of Zemsk, they call them Ziemniaki. And Ziemniaki in Polish means potatoes. So, yeah. Another tidbit. I'm just throwing them out there today. What's in here? Money. Thank you. I'm a hustler. Hello there.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap my fingers. I can't snap my fingers in real life.
Wait,
When the lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay, damn. Chill if you say so. Jeez. Sheesh. Kim. You get so, like, frustrated sometimes. Oh, hell yeah. But actually, what am I wearing? I have conceptualization here. Physical. I am kind of weak. I gotta say, I am weak as fuck. To physical physique. Physique with an F. I never noticed that. Okay. Psyche. Why do I have -2 savoir faire? What the fuck? Okay, the pants and the shoes. What do I want more? Physical instruments or conceptualization? I think I'm gonna keep the tank top. I look sexy as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Alright, because I'm already intelligent. Like, I don't need that shit, you know?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Cool. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. See? I am smart as fuck. I know all kinds of tidbits. My encyclopedia in real life is fucking maxed out. Okay. What did this king do? Let's roll it and have a high chance.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
His what?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Cool.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Cool. What are Krugerrands?
He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon,
It's cool.
instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Yeah, I would like to sleep on gold. Hustler style. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The king is the king. He can do anything. That's also one of our opinions, I think. Wait, really? There's no way that's true? A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. No. Yeah, I would like to sleep on gold. Hustler style as well.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay. What is nose candy? I'm gonna act innocent.
Cocaine.
Thanks. Okay. So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
That's true, yeah. Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Right.
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I like this idea actually. Like you can see it. You can see the like metal bars holding it together. But here it's kind of like chaotic and blown apart, like literally. I like it. I like it. I don't really get how it's such a bad idea. No, it's brilliant, funny, and nihilistic. Everything that I like.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Come on, the young ironists are, you know, the smartest. Right? Right?
Those critics might have it wrong, though.
Yeah.
There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Alright.
Not that he ever did in life either.
Cool. Cool. That's a nice history lesson. Alright, let's keep moving. What's here? A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck. Okay. Have we talked to this gentleman, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna spend this first day on just exploring, I feel like. Before I move on.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man matters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Yeah. This is from the British Sea Power band. It's from their song. British Sea Power song. Was it? I think it was "Want to Be Free." It's a good one, and it also it's also connected to the game in another scene, but I'm not gonna spoil for anyone. I guess. Okay. It's a good song. I've been listening to the Sea Power, you know, ever since I discovered the game. I would listen to them, and I just listen to them all the time while I'm at work. It's great. It's like great background music, but also it's good for like taking a break, and I can just kind of listen, close my eyes, and chill. I can chill, bro.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Holy shit, is Tommy the singer from Sea Power? Keep listening. How?
From another planet. Hey there.
Howdy. Am I the law? I guess I am.
You sure are, my man.
He nods oh my god. Empathically? Holy shit, why can't I read today? What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Damn.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo,
Upon
huh?
days.
Oh, shit. So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Extravagantly phrased. I don't quite understand. Yeah, let's be dumb about this. I guess we aren't gonna be artsy this playthrough. Could you say it again, only a little less plodding?
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare change for some working stuff? Tell me more about the strike. Yeah, let's do the questions first. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
And what's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, we will. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Mm-hmm. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
You're busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Okay.
Ask for his conclusion.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
No, wait. Go back to that.
He ain't one of us drivers.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth.
Busy
He's
with what?
analyzing
Ask for his
I'm
conclusion.
gonna ask this time.
a sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Alright. What are you holding anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Oh. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay, what are you actually hauling? Yeah, let's be a stick in the mud.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man.
Nope.
I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Garte in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
What's your machine behind you?
This
That's
rockin'
your
beauty.
machine.
Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Of course. Of course, my man is a car guy. Of course. Like, he rolled up in Martinez in a fucking Honda Civic, you know? Like, juiced up Honda Civic that barely fucking drives. But has, like, the newest, most expensive tires or some shit. That's a fallen A6 you got there.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Right. Oh, there was something
This
more about
rockin'
the
beauty.
car.
Sure is. Like a rash you
I
can't get
wanna-
rid of.
I want more
You
car
interested in heavy...
A motor
conversation.
lorry, also called a
Jeez.
camion, on Caillou
Okay.
and neighboring islands.
Shut up.
This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Okay. These lorries are pretty neat. Not really, just... okay, nothing interesting. Yeah, cars are neat. I like cars.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
Alright. Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses
Damn.
won't be happy.
Right, I had another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Do I ask for money? No. I don't ask low lives for money, right? I have very low empathy. Damn. Do we have any points? I don't even have a skill point. God damn. Alright. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives you a salute with 2 fingers. Yeah, that's Polish style. 2 fingers. Or maybe, like, European style. Maybe. I don't know. We talked to the gardener, right? We talked on the radio as well. I think. Okay. We have to open the trash container. I forgot. There's a locked trash container behind the welling and rags. The manager guards should have a key. Alternatively, you could use brute force to pry the lid open. You just need a pry bar. I do have that. Inspect the body. We puked. Right? Oh, shit. I don't remember anymore. Pay for damages. Ask guards. Track down your badge. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Right. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made a call. Okay, yeah. I can do that now. Sing karaoke. Reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Okay, yeah, I'll do that as well. And find any information you can on the gun. Okay. So I guess we're here near the castle. I can
Inside,
call
you see a
somebody.
set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft globe.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. A Sylvie. It's one of them. She may have reported the murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garte give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Very professional, very professional. Sylvia, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling and Ranks. Let's be professional.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
What?
Why not?
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay, did you leave because of Garte?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Or saying it didn't happen. Don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. So you do agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction. Yeah, let's drill that woman.
Please, don't bring Garte into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything? Yeah.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim? Is she speaking truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Mm-hmm. I am the authority here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority. No, I am the authority.
Okay.
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
I will. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Her voice breaks. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Damn. Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. Next question.
Okay.
She's calmer now, probably because the focus has shifted elsewhere. Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the Whirling. You told everybody, and showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Have you stole it from me, Sylvie?
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Oh shit. Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me. Not a figment of my imagination.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Maybe I'm voluntarily not wearing my uniform as well. Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
It is cool, probably. I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. And what did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
What?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
The fact that drama is saying it, that's funny. I am a little bit dramatic sometimes, okay? Like, chill.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Yeah. Great. I am so poetic. I should have killed myself. No. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. No, definitely not this. Not this. Yeah, I should have killed myself.
No, please, no more suicide threats.
Someone
God, you
help.
don't have that stupid gun anymore.
Yeah.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
Any suggestions? Okay. I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Yeah.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Oh, the pawn shop. We have to go there. Have you seen my police uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Disco things? Okay, I think I got everything I needed. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Oh. Wait, why does she seem angry with you? See, this is a red check, so that means I cannot do it again later. I cannot go back to it. So I gotta do it, like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
No,
Yeah.
she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Garte.
Oh shit, I was close actually. Look at that, only 2 points. Or 3. Yeah. It's definitely some other guy, a guy like Garte. Yeah, not me.
You know women and their constant problems.
True.
Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that?
It's true. Man, my empathy is so, like, misogynistic. Yak, yak, nag, nag. True.
That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love,
Oh.
matchmaker extraordinaire.
Ooh.
Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh, God. Not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my God.
My God.
You have to intervene on behalf of the ethnic nation of love,
Ew.
equally of sun and lightning. First, calm her down.
Uh-huh.
Tell her you've got everything under control.
Mhm.
And then go have a boys' talk with Garte himself.
Right, we're gonna talk like men. Garte is gonna man up. And she's gonna have to woman down, you know what I'm saying?
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Yeah. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Daddy, Daddy is gonna take you on his lap, little darling. Oh, ew. Ew, bro. It's disgusting. I kind of want to say that, but it's so gross. Please, no, I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. No, I'm gonna do the love quest because I am Dr. Love, Lieutenant Love, and I'm gonna say the worst thing I can possibly say in my entire life, which is this sentence. Take it in. Take this shit in. Daddy is gonna take you on his lap, little darling. Oh, God. Yeah. My live reaction. Just me when someone says that to me. Literally. Bro.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
No.
It's on. The love quest is on.
Yeah.
Too late, everyone. It's on.
Too late.
Take it to Garte now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I'm done with the radio.
In the cabin, you see a
Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna take this on immediately, alright? I'm gonna take it. Oh. Let's talk to guards. I'm gonna fix his love life. I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait. Oh, the kitchen is open. It wasn't open before, right? Did I talk to... No. Best character in the game. The dishes are drying. The smell of chemicals and pine trees. What's over here? Money. I'm gonna take some. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hang in the air. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's talk to this gentleman.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garte and Kubek.
Another Polish reference, by the way, because this is gorący kubek means a hot mug, like a hot cup, and it's a brand of instant soups that you can make in your cup, like in your mug or cup or whatever the fuck. You know, you just pour like an instant ramen, but instant soup, like tomato soup or some shit. You put it in the cup and you pour hot water over it and you drink it from the cup, and that's a brand called Gorący Kubek. So yeah, someone knows about that shit. Someone's been known. Someone's been Polish on the team here. Another tidbit. Look at me, just my encyclopedia checks, just off the charts, man.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garte Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
The accent, though. The accent is funny. It is funny, also. Mr. Kubek. Kubek. It's Kubek and Gorący. Gorący. I have some questions to ask. Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business. I'm gonna call him Mr. Kubek. It's more professional.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Right. You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Right.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Beautiful. But I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine, my child. Stay a man. Don't grow a titty. Or something. Okay, let's talk to guards and help with his love.
Can I help you?
So I talked to Sylvie. Wink, wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Oh no. Oh no. Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. Oh god. I don't want to lay that on him. Don't they have anything else? Like a back button? Nope. There is no turning back, is there? I'm gonna lay it on him. I'm gonna lay it.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
It is.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
She rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. She hits the wall, so-called wall. Then she settles down with a provider. Or 10,000 cats.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
Yeah, she said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around. How do you depict that?
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
Aw.
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Yeah, man. Signals. Mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior. Broken bird, feathers, yeah. This is all part of the mind fuck on the cock carousel. Damn.
Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until, like, 39.
Oh no. I broke Garte.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out.
Yeah.
Here, have the rest.
He corks the bottle and hands it to you. Oh shit, we got alcohol from that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also, Garte is a misogynist now. Because of me.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment.
Oh
On
no.
my own.
He stares into the blood-red liquid in the cup. Bro, don't internalize the cock carousel, bro.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Oh god. Ugh. Ew. Ew, bro. This made me feel so dirty and bad. Damn. Okay, I think this is enough for today. I don't have any thoughts about the cock carousel, do I? No. Not yet, anyway. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode of Dr. Love. Maybe we will fix another relationship, or fix another man to join our side in the gender wars. Or something. Alright. Yeah, I'll see you. This was fun. So, bye. Bye 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 bye.